my channel. I am very excited to be back with another video, and today we're going to be creating the look that I'm wearing right now and using this beautiful Covergirl TruNaked eyeshadow palette in roses. Here I'm going to open it so you can see it a little bit more closer. And they actually have three different ones. They have nude, gold, and roses, and I felt like this looked the most pretty to me, and so I actually went ahead and used this eyeshadow palette for two times now. Yes, I felt like this way I will be able to give you a little bit more of an accurate feedback about it, as sometimes it takes 2 or 3 times of using something before you can actually really say, do I like it, do I not? Do I like it? Yes, I do. I really do think that it's definitely worth it paying $10.98 for this palette. It contains very beautiful shades, very pigmented. I was very surprised. The only downside that I can see that this eyeshadow palette has, it does have quite powderness to it, so you may end up having some fallouts with this. But I think what you could do when you're grabbing a color, say like this, you know, oops, like this, you want to just go ahead and tap off the excess and then placing it on your lids. So I actually really do think that this is a beautiful product. I really liked it. I can see how I can actually be using this on my brides. The wedding season has started, so I'm definitely planning to use this on the bridal makeup. So with all of that said, let's go ahead and keep on watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up this video, and I will see you guys in my next videos. To make this video a little bit shorter, I went ahead and applied my foundation. It is Too Faced Born This Way foundation in natural beige. And also I have primed my lids with a MAC Pro Longwear paint pot in the color Painterly. And taking that beautiful dusty rose color from the palette, I'm going to take a crease brush. This one is by Kana, K-A-N-A. I think I got this from some kind of a hair store here locally. It's number 28. And I'm going to take this directly into my crease. And then going with a clean blending brush, I'm just gonna blend everything nicely. And then taking the 2 darkest shades from the palette, I'm going to take it on a Sigma E25 blending brush and take that to the outer corner of my lid. And then taking the clean blending brush, again, I'm just gonna get rid of all of the harsh edges. And then going back again with that dark colors and then putting some more on that outer corner of the lid. Just kind of keep building up that color until you like the intensity. And then I will be taking a baby wipe and actually dabbing my brush into the baby wipe just to get it nice and damp, and taking the very lightest shade of that palette and putting on the other side of the lid. And try tapping on the lid, not the sweeping motions, but just kind of tap on the lid so you can press that product into the skin. And then taking the color next to the lightest one, it's also very light, but it's got more shimmer in it. I would say it's more satin than shimmery, and applying it over the same area where we applied that lighter color. And then going back again with the darker shades and putting it into the outer corner of the lid, just trying to intensify that area a little bit more. And then taking that dusty rose on the blending brush, I'm going to take it back into the crease area to warm it up a little bit. Next, we'll be taking the darkest shade from that palette. I'm going to take a Sigma pencil brush, E30, and bring that to my lower lash line. I'm also going to bring that to the very outer corner of the lid, just trying to intensify that area even more. Again, it's optional. You don't have to do that. If it was dark enough for you, you can just leave it as it was. But I felt like I wanted to make it a little bit more darker. And then going to conceal my under eye area with a Pro Longwear Concealer by MAC. in NW20 using a Real Technique setting brush. Setting the concealer with the Ney Luxury Powder in Cameo using a fan brush from Sephora number 65. And for my eyeliner, I will be using a liquid liner also from Sephora. This is my very most favorite liquid eyeliner. It is very black, it dries matte, and the tip is very thin and it's very flexible. So it allows you to create a beautiful, thin, very precise eyeliner. I will be applying mascara to upper and lower lashes, and I'm going to go off the camera to apply my falsies. So I will be right back. Okay, so I am back. I applied some false lashes, and today I was using these Eylure lashes and Vagas Ney. This next step is going to be very optional. You don't have to do this. I will be taking a black gel eyeliner to my waterline. I just like to intensify my waterline a little bit more. Another thing that I would like to do is I'm going to put this eyeliner on my waterline. It's Wet n Wild. For some reason, I don't know, maybe it's just, hopefully it's going to show well. It's actually not blue, it's purple, and it is violet. It's A255. I'm gonna use it on my waterline. And again, you don't have to do this if you feel like it's too much, but I don't know. So something like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with our contour, and just like always, I'm using my so far favorite at this time, my contour palette by Lorac, and I've used it quite a bit. You can tell I'm actually pretty much due for buying another one. So I'm going to be using this color. It's the medium contour, and it's probably the most color that I'm using out of this palette. So we're just going to bring this right here, starting. You want it to start from kind of closer to your ear, and then, you know, bring it, you know, forward. So that way you are gonna end up having more of the darker color on your sides right here, and not towards your mouth, because it does look kind of funky when you have it so dark near your mouth. So okay, and then I'm going to use a little bit of a MAC setting powder. It's a very white kind of a powder, and I'm going to take a Tarte contour brush, and as you see, it's double-ended, and I mostly use this end. It's a flat kind of a brush. You can tell there's a lot of product. Oh my god! And so what I do with this, I take a little bit of that white setting powder by MAC and just kind of tap it like that in the cap, and I go right under the area where I contoured right here. I know it looks pretty white. I'm just gonna leave it on for a little bit. How they call it, to bake it for a little bit. And what this will do, it will help to kind of create more of that crispiness with your contour. And I'm just gonna put it a little bit. I know it looks very white, but so just kind of, I'm using this kind of to highlight in a way, and so I will leave it for now, let that kind of sit and get into my skin. And then for My blush, I will be actually using something new also that I picked up at the drugstore. It's Beige Blush by Milani. Let me actually open the cap so that way you'll be able to see. It's a very, very pretty pink. It looks quite pink, but it's actually Dolce pink. I was actually afraid that that's going to be very pink, but it's actually very, very, very nice blush. I really liked it. So, and I'm going to use a Real Technique blush brush and just kind of okay. And then to highlight, I'm actually going to go back to the palette, the eyeshadow palette that we've used today. It's the Covergirl TruNaked Roses. And I'm going to pick up this very beautiful pigmented color. Let me see, which one did I use? It's right here. It's right, this one color. I don't know, it's got a tint of pink, but it's like a champagne, metallic-y. It's a very, very beautiful color, and I don't know, I just thought that I'll just use the same palette to highlight that way. I really wanted to minimize amount of product that we're using in this video, and I'm gonna take it on the Sigma Tapered Highlighter Brush F35. Oops, there you go. And so I'm just gonna grab that color. I don't know if you can see that for some reason. See how beautiful this is? Isn't this just gorgeous? I mean, it's very pigmented and it looks very beautiful. I'm just gonna put it right just a tiny bit on the tip of my nose. I don't know, I really, really like using this eyeshadow for the highlight. So, and then I'm gonna take a big fluffy powder brush. This one's actually I picked up at Marshall's some time ago. It's Danielle large powder. So it's a powder brush. It's very nice because it's very, very soft. But so anything that you have for like a powder brush and kind of soft, you can use this. So what I like to do, I like to go ahead and just blend this a little bit, you know, kind of take off all the white powder. Okay, and then let's do the lips and we are going to be done. So I'm going to actually, I was kind of like not sure what I should use, but I think I'm going to use a little bit of a lip liner. I feel like I've been using this so much, but this just has been my very favorite one. It's the NYX lip liner in Nude Pink number 6. I'm just gonna line my lips a little bit. It's a very, it's hard to talk when you do liner. It's very kind of a very close color to your natural lip color, so I like that. We'll be using lipstick from Ulta in number 239. It's a very beautiful pink color. It's also kind of a dusty rose color, so it's very, very beautiful, and I feel like it complements that eyeshadow look that we have very well. And this finishes the look. I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial and it was useful to you. Please don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up this video. I thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in my next videos.